This is the bridge expansions pack. Let's hop into game and take a look. It adds a bunch of new bridges to the game that just look incredible. Let's take a look. For once, we have this amazing bridge, very awesome for like a historical city center. And it even comes with just a street, or if you want, with dedicated tram lines, or also in a slightly different version, this one here, with a lot of small arches. Looks very great, kind of a bit Chinese. Next up, we have this bridge here. Very awesome highway, very flat, but just very nice design, and I love the details in here. Of course, as a comparison, this is the Golden Gate Bridge that comes with the San Francisco expansion pack, as well as this bridge, which is also standard City Skylines 2. I mean, the difference in detail is just crazy, but there's way more. We have this suspension bridge, similar to the original bridge, but so much nicer. And look how many streets there are. It's just a very wide road for a lot of traffic. By the way, I will not show every bridge, but most of the relevant ones in this pack. You have one that has like these arches. Additionally, there are bridges for trains. So here under the train track, there are like these small ones. Same for 2-lane traffic like this, and even the flat variants. Let's put them right here. So same bridges, but with a lot of lines for trains, similar as this one or even the smallest one. I love the way they look, pretty nice. And same with the arches. That's a rough overview over the bridges you get. Some of them even have lights at night, and it's definitely a very easy pack to add to any world, just to get more bridges in there. Next up, we have the mini parks asset pack. It adds a bunch of new parks with a lot of detail. Let's take a look in game. The vanilla park selection in game isn't too great. Sure, we have like these soccer fields, bigger stadiums, but in terms of small parks, there's not too much interesting stuff. This mod changes it all up with a bunch of variations. First of all, let's put 3 of them down next to each other. They're all very, very small, but so highly detailed. Just look at everything that's here, even compared to like vanilla houses. There's like a stand here that can make like hot dog, even a small van with a can. This one has like a fish, very nice, and benches with like this greenish copper lining. And then a park looking hat, kind of funny, but the detail is just amazing. And there's even more parks added. Let's put them down right here, side by side. Even more stuff. Let's go over it. Next up, we have this amazing camp zone with like a grill and wood, and like this tree is so nice. I even put it down twice. We have a playground, even like text here, nice wooden toys, fence, so much thought out. A playing ground with like swings and sand. What more do you want in your city? Then an outdoor gym with a playground attached, perfect for like a startup neighborhood. And not only parks, but also like a trash site to give your city some more story and insights. These are the parks you can add with this pack. It's an easy add to every city. They don't take much space. They look very great. You should definitely consider adding. Next up, we have Dan's parking lots. It adds some really great parking lots. Let's hop into game. The problem is vanilla parking lots are really, really ugly. Let's test them out here. You find them under parks. You find them here on the streets and a parking lot. You have them just like this. And it's basically just a concrete area, some EV charging, but that's it. You can change that with Dan's parking mod. Let's put all of them down and take a look. There's a medium-sized one, there's a small one, and there's also a large one. Let's take a look at all of them. First, the small one. A bit of parking could be really great at like a highway stop. You even have some greenery where people can spend some time, even some paths to connect them up with, and an outdoor gym, which is always useful. Next up, the medium parking lot. Similar features, so much more space, like some trash in the back, just so many details that just make sense. A stand here where you can buy like coffee and hot dogs. And last but not least, the big parking lot. It doesn't have too much more spaces than a medium one, but this fits so well. Imagine having like a giant arena here on the other side, or like a stadium where the people that visit it have to walk through the greenery, park in between. That's really realistic, and still it has so much detail, with a basketball court, some places to eat some food, a stage here, and these awesome fountains. And what I just love about all of these parks, which are missing, and they're missing out so big on it, is like you can just connect the paths. It's like not a pain that you can't do parks. You can just connect these. Overall, this mod just makes so much more sense. And I will be adding it to any series where I add assets or mods. If you like using parking spots, you should definitely think about adding them, because look at these and then this is the comparison. Just